A damning pause, Trump's trade war and the frozen future of the Columbia River Treaty. The seemingly endless saga of Donald Trump's turbulent relationship with Canada takes another dramatic turn, this time freezing negotiations on a crucial water-sharing treaty. The implications reach far beyond simple diplomacy. They threaten the delicate balance of power, economic interdependence, and even national sovereignty between the two North American neighbors. The pause, announced by British Columbia's Energy Ministry, casts a long shadow over the future of the Columbia River Treaty, a 61-year-old cornerstone of U.S.-Canada relations. This isn't just a minor diplomatic hiccup, it's a seismic shift in the geopolitical landscape of North America. The halt in negotiations comes amidst Trump's escalating trade war against Canada, a conflict marked by his blatant disregard for established agreements and his repeated threats, bordering on aggressive posturing, towards annexation of Canadian territory. This aggressive stance paints a disturbing picture of a nation willing to jeopardize long-standing treaties for perceived political gain. The Columbia River Treaty, a testament to decades of binational cooperation, is far more than a simple agreement on water management. It's a complex web of shared benefits, economic dependencies, and environmental considerations. The treaty governs the flow of the mighty Columbia River, a colossal watershed originating in southeastern British Columbia and culminating in the Pacific Ocean along the Oregon-Washington border. This colossal river system, a lifeblood for both nations, represents one of the largest and most vital watersheds on the continent. The sheer scale of the Columbia River is breathtaking. Its 1,200-mile, 900 km, journey carves a path through diverse ecosystems, supporting countless communities and industries along the way. The river's immense volume generates roughly 40% of U.S. hydroelectric power and nearly half of British Columbia's hydropower output. This shared resource underpins the economies of numerous communities, powering homes, industries, and livelihoods on both sides of the border. The economic interdependence fostered by the treaty is undeniable. Under the terms of the existing treaty, Canada plays a vital role in regulating the flow of the Columbia River through a network of strategically placed dams. This carefully orchestrated management ensures a consistent supply of water to U.S. hydropower generators, while simultaneously preventing devastating floods downstream. This crucial function generates significant economic benefits for British Columbia, estimated at roughly $200 million, $288 million annually. The treaty's impact on the provincial economy cannot be overstated. It forms the bedrock of stability, prosperity, and economic growth. The abrupt pause in negotiations represents a stark departure from the progress made under the previous administration. Just last year, under President Joe Biden, both countries had reached an in-principle agreement on a modernized version of the treaty, beating the September deadline for its renewal. This agreement, a testament to diplomatic effort and mutual understanding, is now jeopardized by Trump's renewed aggression. Trump's disregard for established agreements and his overtly hostile rhetoric towards Canada have further deepened the crisis. His past comments, such as referring to British Columbia as possessing a large faucet that could be turned on to alleviate California's drought, are widely interpreted as a thinly veiled threat to exploit the Columbia River for unilateral U.S. gain, showcasing a breathtaking disregard for international cooperation. These statements, far from being mere political rhetoric, represent a profound shift in the U.S. approach to its relationship with Canada, one that prioritizes aggressive unilateralism over decades of established diplomatic norms. The implications of this pause are far-reaching and deeply unsettling. Beyond the immediate economic consequences for British Columbia, the erosion of trust between the two nations poses a significant risk to regional stability and cooperation on numerous other fronts. The disruption of the treaty's function threatens not only the reliability of hydroelectric power generation, but also the very ecosystem the river sustains. The consequences of abandoning this decades-long agreement could reverberate through the economies and environments of both nations for generations to come. This is not simply a water-sharing dispute. It's a profound test of the relationship between the United States and Canada and the very foundation of their shared future. The current situation demands a renewed commitment to diplomacy, a rejection of unilateralism, and a recognition of the vital importance of the Columbia River Treaty. The future of this crucial agreement, and indeed the future of U.S.-Canada relations, hangs precariously in the balance. The world watches with bated breath, hoping for a return to reason and a commitment to the principles of international cooperation that have, until now, governed relations between these two North American powerhouses. The consequences of failure are too grave to contemplate.